Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Padmashri from SRS College of Technology. So today we are going to discuss the topic called data integration from the subject Fundamentals of Data Science and Analytics. So what is this data integration? Already we have discussed about how to build the model and what is this exploratory data analysis, and this is how to integrate the data. Data integration. It refers to the process of bringing the data together from the multiple sources across an organization in order to provide a complete, accurate and up-to-date data set for the business intelligence. Okay, so for doing the analysis in the business areas, we need the data from multiple sectors. So what we do, we will take the data from multiple environment, we will integrate all the data together and keep it as a separate file, and this will be given to the business environment for doing the analysis. So this is the concept of data integration. So there are five different approaches or patterns for doing this data integration. One is ETL, ELT, streaming. We'll see what is this ETL and ELT, everything. Streaming, application integration API, and data virtualization. These are the five different approaches. First, see, we have the SAP, system application and the product. We have the different different data. Here we have a data storage and we have different execution files, and here you have a cloud area, okay, and you have a SAP here, all, and we have a data base, okay. So from there, enterprise, this is an enterprise. From all these areas we are collecting the data together and we are going to provide to the environment ETL, ELT, streaming, application integration, data virtualization. So this entire layer we call it as data integration layer, where the data are extracted and it is transformed into a suitable format. So it is extracted here. All the data we can find it in a single location and it will be loaded it into the target system. So this is an example how this ETL, ELT, streaming, how everything is working. We will see in detail explanation of what is ETL pipeline. Okay, so the acronym of ETL is extract, transform and load. Okay, extract, transform and load. It is a pipeline. It is ETL is a pipeline and it has a set of process to extract the data from one system and it transforms it into the another and loaded into the target directory, or we can call it as a repository. Okay, this is ETL pipeline. Say like in data structures, how the pipelines will be helpful for the sequential execution of data one by one, and it provides you the fast execution of data, like load, execute, write back into the memory. So all these steps. So same ETL pipelines is also helpful to load the data and it transforms into the other system. Okay, for this we see how ETL process is working. As I said, extract, transform and load is called ETL pipeline. See how it's working. We have SQL RDBMS dataset, no SQL DBMS, cloud, SaaS, system as service. Okay, and you have XML, some of the XML files. So from all these sources we used to get the data, right? That will be extracted and it is tagging here, which means tagging is a meaning we can accumulate the data in one place and it transforms to the next data warehouse. Like it transforms means it loads the data into the data warehouse, then after that it gives to the analytics environment, business environment, where we do the business processing analysis, statistical analysis there. Okay, it is ETL process. ELT. So we know that ETL is first it performs execute, transform, then load. Okay, extract, transform and load. But here it performs the extract, then immediately it loads, finally it transforms. So only the letter changes. ETL before it transforms first, then it loads. Here it performs loading action first and then it transforms into the next process. So same data SQL RDBMS, NoSQL, SAS platform, XML, it extracts the data. Then see what it is doing in the previous diagram, it just tagging, loading the data, like transforming the data to the data warehouse. Okay, but here before we are not doing any transformation here, instead we do load here. So the data warehouse will be loaded. After that we transform it to the analytics, okay, for the analysis purpose. So that is a quite difference between what is ETL and ELT. T transform will do first and ELT loading will do first. That is the quite difference you have for these two process. Streaming, we all know the best example, YouTube live video streamings. So what we do, continuously capturing our events lively, and we will telecast, stream it in the OTT platform. So anything like, see, so the source will be the SAP, RDBMS, data warehouse, files, mainframe systems. So it captures and it does the partitions, and the raw details or the raw data will be transformed to the other session, which is continuously transactional data streaming, continuous transactional data streaming. Here it assembles the data, standardizes, it merges into one format, full change history, the data will be changed and it enrich or sublet, we can convert the data. For example, we want our video to be telecast in the form of HD format. So we are going to here, we have a provision to enrich the pictures or the data in HD format or anything. Then we are going to give it to the consumer for analysis. So this is called online streaming, continuous transactional data streaming. So the integration helps performs a very important role in data science and analytics. Okay, so application integration, we all know APIs will be useful, right? Allows a separate application to work together by moving and synchronizing the data. The most important use case is to support the needs of the HR system. So these are the example. So application integration and data virtualization, the next concept, like streaming the data is the last approach. Data virtualization, there are 5 different approaches I said: ETL, ELT, data streaming. This is the one is application integration, and the 5th approach is data virtualization. Is also delivers the data in real time, but only when you request the user, or when we do or we request by a user or application, then only we will have this virtualization concept. Virtualization and streaming, more or less we say it is same or well suited for the transactional system, mainly for the high performance queries. Okay, so data consumer, see, for virtualization platform, this is the diagram. All the same data consumers, enterprises, BI portals, mobile web users, we are having the virtualization platform. Like it may be of anything, we can say any virtualizations. Then it goes to data sources, database, warehouse, cloud, applications, big data, XML, PDFs, etc. So thank you so much for watching this video.